Now, I wanted to showcase another example of how you could use conversational commerce outside of just the welcome journey. So this is one of my favorite examples that we have set up for the same wine client. And there isn't actually a zero-party data aggregation effort here. This isn't data that we could use later on to be segmented, really. I mean, potentially there are some applications, but what we're trying to do is understand when these customers want to be notified again to replenish. So this is an extension of their customer win-back journey. And I'm going to pull it out here just to try and give you an understanding of what's going on. So made a purchase and we're waiting 60 days. Of course, we have the branch that if they've made a purchase at least once since starting this journey, it's going to end for them. So the main goal here is to get them to purchase immediately. So if you're anything like us, it's time to restock on some wine. Now, if they don't take advantage of this message, we're going to wait 5 days, do the same branch where we're seeing if they purchased before, and if they haven't, then we're taking them out. Then we're running an A/B test, which you don't need to do, but the A/B test here is, see here, running out of wine is the worst. We're testing first person versus testing third person. And here we're using the keywords with descriptions. So what we're trying to do is understand if you're not ready to order now, then let us know when we should remind you to stock up again. So reply 1 for 1 week, 2 for 2 weeks, 3 for 3 weeks, and 4 for 4 weeks. So if they reply with 1, we're going to wait 1 week. We're going to branch again. If they made a purchase at least once in starting that journey, they'll end. If not, we're going to send them that replenishment reminder. So again, your 1 week reminder to restock on wine is here. As promised, your special offer is 25% off your next order with the code restock. And then we're running that same A/B test again, the first person versus, or the third person test of text only versus image. So actually the test up here is first person versus third person, and the test down here is image versus no image. And the same logic applies for 2 weeks, for 3 weeks, for 4 weeks, and then if the subscriber doesn't reply, we're just defaulting to 2 weeks to do the exact same communication. So that's how you can make it a little bit more personalized in an automated fashion. If a customer tells you, hey, remind me in 4 weeks, just have it automatically set up so that in 4 weeks they get the text that they still haven't purchased. And this is obviously a little bit more complicated because we have multiple A/B tests running in here. A/B testing not only the communication that immediately goes out to non-purchasers, but then we're also A/B testing whether the conversational text that goes out is first or third person. And then within each of those, we're testing image versus no image. But the key thing to keep in mind is that the communication here and here, that is at 3 weeks, is the exact same communication that is here for at 3 weeks. So that way we're keeping it consistent, the testing, so that there isn't any other like variables that can impact the performance. But this is one of my favorite examples of how you can use conversational text messaging within the Attentive platform to make your communication strategy much more relevant and personalized to the customer. And it's just really cool. That's something that they would show like to their friends, or it's just an easy value add for the customer. Like, oh wow, I can just let them know 2 weeks, they'll remind me in 2 weeks. Automated, simple, taking the stress and friction out of maintaining that customer relationship.